So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is August the 27th. The time is now 3:46 p.m. guys. It was a beautiful Tuesday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me, and give this video a huge thumbs up to show love and support. Now, moving forward, today we're going to be talking about 5 rules to taking a break and getting back together, plus a bonus tip, and this is going to be part 2 guys. So if you guys have not seen part 1, I will definitely leave it in the description down below. But moving forward, now when it comes to breakups and makeups, it happens all the time, but it's rules to this, and we got to know what to do and how to handle these situations. So the first rule to taking a break and getting back together, of course, is figuring out figuring out why. Figure out why. Why did you guys break up? What was it that led to the breakup? Is there any way to avoid that the second time around? I feel like it's really important to know why you guys broke up, because that will let you guys know what not to repeat if you guys decide to get back together. So yes, have a conversation about what it is that you guys, what bothers you about each other, because now you got to figure out if this is something that you can deal with second time around. And it'll save a lot of time and heartache and pain from y'all getting back together and then something, some certain things are left unsaid. No. Sit down and figure out why you guys have broken up to begin with. What was it that caused that breakup? Now, the second rule to taking a break and getting back together is discuss the breakup in person. Do not discuss it over the phone. Don't discuss it through a text. You guys need to be face to face, actually sitting down and having a valid, very important, effective communication conversation, because now you can see how this person is feeling. You can look in their eyes and see if it can work a second time around. You can see if they change. They can see if you change. When you're expressing how you feel about the breakup and certain things they may have done, you can look them in the eyes and let them see how serious you are about where you are in life, and if you're willing to go back to that. Or if you guys do get back together, you want certain things to be different. And that's something that has to be discussed in person. There is no over the phone, because over the phone, a person could say whatever they want. Through a text, oh, forget about it. The games. Sit down in person and definitely figure out what it is that you guys want and have that discussion face to face. This way you'll know if this person is being sincere, if they have, what it takes to love you again, if they've changed themselves, because you don't want the same person they were before. You want them brand new. You want them upgraded. You want them different. What's the point of going back to that same person with that same nasty attitude? No. No. So yes, have that discussion in person. Now, the third rule to taking a break and getting back together, guys, is set some ground rules. I feel like it's very, very important to let this person know, okay, this is what it is. This is how it's going to be. And you know what? That brings us to our bonus is the same thing as this, setting boundaries. Like, you want to let a person know, like, this is what it is. This is how it's going to have to be. If it's not like this, it's not going to work for me. Let them say what they feel, the rules should be. Like, when it comes to no contacting the ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriends, disrespecting one another, effective communication, definitely, just letting me know what's going on with you, because I'm not a mind reader, and vice versa. Like, you guys have to sit down and have some rules for that relationship if you want it to last. Because if you allow a person to just be free and do whatever they want, that's okay. But when it comes to that level of respect, it's going to be a little respect, because they feel like whatever they do, you're going to stick with them, And at the end of the day, that's not what you want. You want people to be in a relationship with you and respect how you feel, as well as you respect how they feel. That's important, Now, the fourth rule to taking a break and getting back in a relationship, guys, is don't set a definite time frame. I feel like it's really important for you guys to actually give yourself time to come together when the time is right. It's not something that you want to force. It's something that you want to give yourself time to make sure you're ready to get back in this relationship and try it again, because relationships are hard. It's difficult, especially when the two people have two different mindsets, two different goals. One might be ambitious, the other one might be laid back and not really care about the future. I mean, relationships are a lot of work. So like I said, give yourself a time frame. Don't say, okay, well, we're going to get back together within the next month. No, it might take 4, 5, 6 months. It might take a year. You want to make sure that y'all are both on the same page before y'all decide to cross that road again. Because you did it once before and you see where things got you. So now, if you're going to do it the second time around, you want to take your time with everything. Even when it comes to sexual activities, I feel like it's really, really important to just give yourself that 6 months, or that maybe even a year. Give yourself time so you can continue to grow and be a better person for them, and so that they can continue to grow and be possibly a better person for you. Don't put a time frame on it and make it seem like you're desperate and you need this relationship, you need that title. No, what you need is time. Now, the fifth rule when it comes to taking a break and getting back together, guys, is make your time apart count. So I feel like this is when personal growth takes its development. This is when personal growth really is taken into effect. Like, on that break, what you want to do is focus more on you. What do you want for your life? How can you accomplish those goals? How can you be a better woman? How can you be smarter than you was before? That personal development is very important, guys. That's why I'm saying this is the time to make that time apart count. This is the time to figure out where you are in life and what you want the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years to look like. This is that time. So I feel like everything that we discussed, these 5 important rules, guys, when it comes to taking a break and getting back together, is very, very important. Don't sleep on any of it. Take all of it into account because it all matters. It all matters. And our bonus tip for today, and I'm just going to throw this in there when it comes to taking a break and getting back together, is, making a definite decision that this is the person that you really want to be with. Because you got to think about the things that took place when you guys were first in that relationship and decide if that's the person, that type of person you want to be with. And it really takes time to study a person and get to know them again before you guys get back together. Like, if y'all have been broken up 6 months to a year, that person is obviously either worse than they were when y'all broke up, or maybe they're starting to mature. But that takes time to figure it out. You guys have to build a friendship and a strong bond before y'all actually come together and say, this is what we want to get. That friendship and that bond, the chemistry has to be there. If there's no chemistry, there's no relationship. But I hope that all these tips that I gave you guys today helps you when it comes to the 5 rules when it comes to breaking up and getting back together. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.